Okay, hold on. Let me start the YouTube stream here. Let me just... Oh, we need to wrap up the cutscene that we started. They didn't say any... Oh, maybe it was supposed to be a surprise? Oh, yeah, no. I mean, it is weird that they do that, but that's become pretty common. I think it's actually kind of lame that they do that, to be honest. Like, ooh, mute Discord. I think they should commit to Pokemon being regional if they want to make that a thing, but they really, like, every year, like, Go Fest has a regional in it. And it's not even, like, in person. It's, like, global. But also expecting people to... Like, not that you should expect people to travel to finish the decks, but I think at least encouraging people to go out and trade with people that have traveled or something. I don't know. Because I remember being so cool to find someone that had, like, a Farfetch back in the day. And now it's just like, well, okay, he's spinning eggs and been in events. I have the required fruits of my labor. Okay, Paige, awesome. I am probably gonna... I'm gonna swap over to my other... I'm gonna finish this story beat, and then if people have stuff to trade, I'm down. I actually... I need to do some evolution trades. Not for the decks, but there's just, like... I need extras, or, like, non-alphas of... like, Steelix and a couple other things. Oh, this fight might be actually lazy. Ooh, good protect. Wasn't a... Didn't block all the damage, though. I'm an evolution trade? Okay. That's just inappropriate. Ow. Nah. Nah, I'm spiteful. I'm gonna wait for the poison to take him out. I got all day. I don't need to switch. Run! Run! Yeah, that's right. Drop the next one right here. Right on the poison. That's right. Yeah, walk right over it. Good job. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Or not. Nope. There's no reason to be playing like this, to be honest. We don't have anything to worry about. I evolved? Did I? Nice. I need to just pay attention to these plus moves in battle. Yo, 15 streak, Anime-kun, that's wild. Congrats. Thank you, I guess, too. Like, that's an achievement for you, but also it shows, you know. Hey, you hang out. Alright, we win. Or not. Yeah, we good. I'm not even sure how much of the game is left. I mean, this is what? To get us, like... This gets us to rank C, I think? It's just kind of... No, rank D. Okay. I expected to struggle a little bit more. I do keep switching to Heracross, which just feels like cheating a little bit. Because even people that aren't doing bug runs are using Heracross to carry. But... yeah, not a difficult game. I would say this run has gotten actually easier the further we get. It might... I might feel differently once we get to that, like, the end game, like, gauntlet, but... As long as we can heal between battles, I think it's gonna be fine. Well, because part of using bugs, it's like it just should be harder. Like, bugs aren't supposed to be like the best pick. It's like, I don't know, it feels like if I did like a grass run and then just like level up my main starter, and starters are usually pretty good. Like, it would just feel like, I don't know, boring. That's genuinely not what's happening. I know, but Heracross has like literal like fan edits. He's so popular and so heavily used. He's so mainstream. And even speedrunners are using him because he's like he's kind of busted. He's also just like very easily like obtainable. That's part of it too. You're about to get to the parts that are actually challenging. Oh, okay. We'll see about that. All right, Paige, if you're here and ready to trade, we can do those now before we get like too deep into the next like story arc. Okay. Let's do that then. And then if anyone else has any trades, well, basically what I'm doing, I'm working on a video. I mean, the short pitch of it is I'm comparing every single plus move to its non-plus state. You know, regular move versus plus move. But I thought I was done recording it, but I need to go and like redo a couple parts. And I was like, hey, before I go re-record, it might be fun to re-record these with, you know, whatever shinies I can get access to. So if anyone wants to let me babysit their shinies for a little bit, I promise I will return them. I will even... I don't know, I'll give you something of mine as, like, collateral. I'll give you one of my many cannibalism shinies or something. But we'll see. How many moves are there? 240... God, where's my... literally checking my notes. It's 243, I think. I rounded. Yeah, Paige, hold on. Will you return them with interest? What does that mean? What does that look like? Returning a shiny with interest. I could return the shiny holding a valuable item. Possibly. There's no guarantees. Oh, sorry, I thought this cut, I didn't realize there'd be like a big cutscene right after all this. Wah, wah, wah. You're keeping what I'm giving you? Sorry. I'm sorry. See, you say that, but technically if I don't accept it, I'm just babysitting it indefinitely. I won't consider it mine. And it will be ready to be returned at any moment. But thank you. Did you get all the colors of Floettes? I did, yeah. I didn't evolve all of them, but I have them. Can we not do that? Not babysit indefinitely? Oh, this is the Rust Syndicate. Oh. Alright. Yeah, but that's Blitz. I mean... I feel like the people participating in this are a little bit more, I don't know, they might just be a little more level-headed about it. Alright, we saved the game. Oh, that's not how we do that. Nope. Nope. Alright. Paige, I'll... Actually, how about you pick a code and just DM it to me, and I'll type it in. That's probably the safest way. for for anyone else, I can just put it in chat, and we'll double check to make sure the names are right. But I would go ahead and get that set up. So my newest shinies were Trubbish, Alpha. I got a Drillbur randomly while getting Footy. Abra we knew about. A million Fletchlings. Okay. I see the code. Let me double check this. Where did Scyther come from? He's in one of the wild areas. All right, so Paige, if you're not going to accept another trade after this, then I have to give you something that you need to keep. I think that's fair. Hold on, are you missing Dex entries? These thumbs up mean you don't have this stuff? Let's see. Oh, you don't have Floette. Yeah, just take my Floette. Let's see. What's like an annoying Pokemon to get that I don't need? I know I'm overthinking this, but which wild area? I don't remember the number. I can pull it up on the map. Here you go. I don't know. I don't have any ideas. Thank you. Her same as Hurt. I will not hurt him. He will be very safe. Yeah, Clove. So I already beat the game. I don't know. In the first week it came out, we beat it. That you can tell by the name of this Dratini that it's from the Animal Kingdom. That's so good. Alright, Hernt is gonna be I think I'm using Hernt to record the move Brutal Swing is what I need. So that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Let's take a peek. I feel like that's like how big I would expect Dratini to be. Like the actual Dratini size is so small. That's great. Because I recorded footage with Dratini and he was so tiny. Alright, so hold on. So wild area with Scyther is this one? 13. If you're wondering. I think he only spawns during the day, maybe? Wait, they nerfed Dragonite? What do you mean? Did they make him, like, smaller? Alright, so, if anybody else wants to do any trades, we can do that now, or we can do it later. It doesn't have to be right now. He's just... Oh, they just nerfed his power. Interesting. So they just changed his stats. That'd be wild if they had actually changed, like, sizes and stuff, but... This is kind of why I want to get this move video done sooner than later, because, like, they might... I don't know, they might change the balance of the game. I have that Pangoro. No, I have pretty good footage of Pangoro already that I'm not going to need to replace, but thank you. His shiny is like brown, right? That's cool. Okay. I know it was really good in SV. Yeah, I never heard anything about Dragonite. Okay. Well, we'll go back to the Buglock for now then. By the way, I'm very, very close. Very strictly alpha shinies. Whoa, this is a mistake. Some of them are okay. But as you know, like, the camera in this game does not like fitting big Pokemon into frame. Oh, I only need 50 more battles. I've been doing this, like, I maybe get through 10 or 20 battles, like, a night at the moment. I'm, like, almost there. But then I think I still have to do all this, like, catching, too. Alright. Let me save. Thank you, page. And then let's get back to bugging. Again, not a huge rush on that either. I mean, I just put out the call for that, like, the other day, but I'm going to be editing that video for the next week or two, at least. And swapping out footage of the moves is, like, the easiest, is, like, the quickest thing, so. I might be able to accommodate some last-minute additions, but, like, you know, within reason. I think it is something that people haven't really talked about with this game that I wondered and maybe thought would show up in the story, but it never did, is these, like, exits. I think it's very strange that every single exit to the city is completely sealed and nobody talks about that. Like, it's just never mentioned. Are you going to timestamp every move? Actually, there's no way you're doing that. Okay, so you're right. I'm not going to do that. Unless someone wants to volunteer to do that. But, like, I don't want to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put an alphabetical, like, in the video, I'm going to be jumping around, talking about different moves and covering different, like pointing out different things. But I do want there to be, like, a searchable, like, oh, if you just want to, like, see a particular move, I think the best way to do that is just at the very end play all the moves without any commentary, just so you can, like, scroll through and to the move you care about. Or if you're, like, I don't know, studying, like, PvP frame data, like, I think that's just a good resource for people to have, because some of the plus moves change their like, frames, like their cast frames are faster, or the animation lasts longer, or things like that. So do I have a public spreadsheet? I am using, there is a guy that made a spreadsheet with the moves, but it's not complete. He doesn't have all the plus moves in there yet. Like, he has the spots for them, but there's no. Patrick Clark, thank you for the 5 roses. The clip on Patreon reminded you of the old villager in Smash. Old villager? Old villager. Did they? Wait, did Sakurai do, like, side-by-side, like, move comparisons? He would. But anyway, yeah, Tech. I think there's stuff that I'm uncovering by putting these animations side by side that I'm pretty sure nobody's written down anywhere yet. So hopefully, part of that will be like, I'll have a spreadsheet available alongside the video. It's not like I'm basically taking. It's a guy on Reddit. His name, I'll quote him, but it's just a copy of his sheet with, like, a couple extra columns, basically. Because, like, there's, like, projectile speed differences. Like the Bullet Seed, for instance, shoots slightly faster, and he doesn't really have, like, a column for, like, the speed of a projectile and things like that, or any mention of, like, visual changes, like, oh, the graphics on the teeth for bite is, like, slightly bigger or whatever. Like, and to be fair, all that stuff doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter for, like, competitive reasons, but if you're gonna be thorough, where are Bandy's chains? Like, glasses chains? You whooped Corvo, but can't remember who gave me trouble. Yeah, Clove, I think the hardest part of this game is the end, where you have to fight, like, a ton of like, alphas back to back. I think this fight, this might have been one of the first fights that I lost in my main playthrough, actually. I don't know, are there Are there glasses chains? I'd be shocked. I really doubt that they have that. That's so insane. Do they really? Like, it's the chains that get them? It's, it's insane. And then, yeah, that's the real challenge. Not sleeping during the actual final boss fight of the game. I can't believe they flopped on that so bad. I mean, see, Bandy, you're not even wrong, though. Because, like, with the internet, you can find scantily clad everywhere. That's like, the abundant resource. It's the glasses chains. That's the gem. The enemies are getting smarter to stay one step ahead. Okay, here we go. That's so funny though. Why of all things? The new launch, yeah. The enemies look on roll 34 to combat everyone else. Perhaps. Let's just Mega Evolve right away and get an early lead. You think they would accentuate? Really? I don't know. Like I'm imagining this guy here, like Philippe. If he had glasses chains, you know, would I not be looking at his head as much? I don't know. I like looking at him. I like looking at him during the fight. It's Wario time. Yeah, this guy's kind of... Yeah, I can see it. We've never been shown so much fashion before. It's kind of true. Oh, this could be bad, actually. Oh my god. He's so fast. Oh, I thought I could dodge it. I think we lose here. Oh my god, dude, the range! Well. Okay, he lost his Mega. Oh, we can infest. Okay. Alright, I need to do this again. We just need to infest. Whoa! Did he push rollback? Wait. Did you see that? Hold on. He used a move, and he redirected the direction of my rollout. I didn't know that that was possible. Or that was a bug. Because the other thing with the moves that I haven't really been able to check properly, because I've been doing a lot of them not in PvP, I've been practicing them against like static objects, is like pushback. So there might be some weird interactions with like, I don't know, like move interruption or flinching or pushing or redirecting. That stuff's a lot harder to test for. But I feel like that level of complexity I'm gonna save for later. I'm not gonna worry about that for this video. Still very interesting though. Scolipede is a bug. Ah, you right. You are right. Nary also makes good points. Okay. He only has 3 Pokemon. Like, this really shouldn't be that hard. Okay. So, Skarmory. Ooh, let's just hit him like... Let's just get a move off. I'm just going to sack Heracross. This is probably... Like, this isn't the flashiest new Mega, but this is maybe one of my favorite new ones. It's like giving a Mega that just goes straight to the shiny version. Alright, let's let that infestation cook him a little bit. Like, this is wildly broken that you can do damage while waiting that cooldown out. Crazy. Alright, we need another infestation. Roll out. There we go. Again, I mean, for being a mono type run and not a bug, like if we couldn't let any Pokemon die, this would be way different. But as far as at least just beating it with no items, not too bad. Who is Paige Party from Discord? Oh, that's Paige is Paige. Actually, Paige is on TikTok mainly, so I don't know if you would know. Wait. Benny, what are your kilometers at? Because I am at 168. I would be walking, a little bit of driving. I go out, you know, every day. And then yesterday I walked my street quite a bit actually too. Wait, Mr. Saturn, you haven't seen this yet? Okay. I like this whole syndicate. I wish more happened with it. It's pretty short. They're the kids here to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. We're basically here to, like, settle debts. My car is evil. But it's not just my car. Listen, I pays too. I just don't, you know. It's more distributed. I'll get up and, you know, do some jumping jacks and stuff sometimes, just to make sure I'm not, like, stiffening my bones sitting at my desk all day. I have such a gap on you in the walking challenges. You're comparing me to... Damn, she's looking at the Pikmin walking data. Damn. Something a handed member. But see, if the gap is only like 2,000-3,000, that's not that many kilometers. Could have been some courthouse drift too. Who knows? $30K? That can't be right. His videos aren't that great anyway. Would be lucky if one of them broke even 10 views. I really like... I mean, maybe this is a bad thing, but Pokemon games are very internet aware. And like, there's always at least one streamer character. See, my car is evil, but technically you've profited from my car also, and so it's everyone's hands are a little dirty. Mr. Saturn's considering the chains? Oh. What kind of car? Oh, do I do the car reveal? What kind of car do you think I would get? Mind you, I pick purely for function, and I only actually bought my own car in the past like few years. I've been sort of like using you know, like like cars owned by other people or families or friends, grandparents in one case. Usually like drive them into the ground kind of situations. Pitch black Subaru. Ford Pinto. Okay, I almost see. I would have had a Honda Civic many years ago, except my aunt. I mean, it wasn't mine at the time, but yeah, there was that car is no longer with us. My aunt's fine, by the way. But I love that little car. That was like my older brother's like high school car. Gabe definitely doesn't drive a Kia. Are you sure about that? What's your theory? Now, black Honda sedan, black, you are, I will say, you're right about the color. Definitely doesn't drive a Kia. That's really funny. Well, see, that's the thing, Tech, is it wasn't even her car at the time. It was sort of a, you know, family was staying over and it was borrowed, and, you know. No need to relive the details. Why would I drive a Kia? I'm a mechanic. Okay, but let's say you find a Kia with really good mileage in very good condition. That clearly belonged to someone who, like, you know, moved, like, would, like, leave it down here and not actually use it very much. Are Kias hard to fix? I thought they were, like, pretty generic. I don't know. It is a Kia. It is. It is a Kia Soul. And I kind of got it, but, like, miraculously. It's not my favorite car. It's not a car I would, like, go out of my way to pick if I could pick anything, but it sure did fit the budget and my goal at the time. The Honda CR-Vs. So I looked at that actually as like a business car. The Honda CR-Vs was like something that came up in conversation of like, oh, I'll look around, see what the prices are like. Because for my other job that's not playing video games or making videos about video games involves sometimes hauling like equipment around, so Kia Soul not really built for that, but it's we also don't have a ton of stuff, so. But it's a good little car. It served me well. And it should last a while. It's the like small cars like that are just not great for like long road trips, which I do like. I don't know, I like driving, but if I was going to be driving a lot more, I don't think I would do that in a car like that. What's wrong with driving a Ford? It's okay, Mr. Saturn. You'll get through it. I had the same crisis. The same thought of like, oh god, it's going to be such a nightmare to have to find a new car. And that's why I feel like the car that I found, honestly, it might not even be a bad time now to get one. I think the market's kind of better than it was even a few years ago. Everyone says that everything other than F-150s suck. Oh, okay. She's my first and I want to keep her forever. I mean, if you know the right people and you're willing to spend the money, yeah, maybe you can keep a car kicking for a while. Now it starts to get really expensive, though. I just follow the market, you know. I've learned a lot about cars. And my source for car news is from someone whose special interest is following the car market. So, by extension, I also know a car market enthusiast. You hate large vehicles. Yeah, that's the thing. I really don't mind having, for just day-to-day, like, driving or, like, zipping around short 10-15 minute things, a small car is, like, perfect. Oh, God. We have to do... Alright, Ampharos, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. Just don't want to bring Scyther into that fight. Mawile, also fine. We just bring in Heracross. Barbacle, also fine. Barbaracle? Barbarian. Barbaracle. I think that's how you say that. I don't think it. I know it. Barbara. Barbara is a hard MFer, for sure. Barbara hits like a truck. That's why we should start. We should start there. I mean, his Mega was a genuine improvement. It's still a little goofy, but at least it, like, is a significantly different design that looks better. Did you actually name yours Barbara? That's funny. That's good. Well, let's go fight him. Let's go fight him with bugs. I think it'll be fine. We might be... Oh, I can't actually get up here from here. That's really stupid. Ooh, let me in! Oh, we can! Oh, hacks. Hacks! Rat Girl, thank you for the follow. Well, this chat is a fan of rats, I will say. We got some rat lovers in here. I've never owned a rat personally, but I've been around enough of them that I have been swooned? Swayed? Good pets. Very good. You have a tattoo of one of your pet rats? That's awesome. Have I owned a rat person before? Tech, that doesn't factor into this. No one has... I don't own anybody. You know, the water looks pretty good in this game. Like, I just saw them standing there, like, with the water around their ankles. And it looked nice. Oh, God, she dancing. Alright, here we go. Oh man, I spent a solid month or two looking at Subarus. just couldn't find one where the math made sense, but would have been funny. Listen, it's not a bad idea to get a Japanese brand car. You have PTSD from this fight? I honestly don't remember what he does in it. Whoa! Okay. Was that just bad luck, or does he track my position? That was crazy. I did a switch out to dodge the attack, and I just spawned right onto the rocks. How sad. Oh, ooh, that's a mistake. Ow. Ow. Alright, it's starting to come back to me. He's just rude. It's okay, we have Heracross. Nice. Okay, so for this, I don't know how much damage we have to do to interrupt him. We're not doing enough. We're not doing enough. Nope. Switch! 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 Okay, that actually... Oh my god, he is rude. Damn. That's messed up. What gallonage is your tank? I think... Dude, I don't know. I don't know if that's something that changes, like, or if that's something you can customize or whatever, but if you want to look up whatever comes stock of it, 2014. I feel like it's small, though. I definitely feel like it's not big. Not in a car that small. Okay, so we lost Scyther right out the gate. The end of the world. Ow. Come on. There we go. That was the interrupt. Why didn't that work last time? It holds 14.2? Wait, that's... So that's more than what your car has? I'm surprised to hear that. I don't actually... I think I missed what, what yours actually was, but... Oh, yeah, no, your friends are useless in these fights. It's really funny. Really just comes down to not dying. Pontiac vibe. The best car year. Yeah, it's 2004. See, that's like the era of car that I was rocking with right before this one. Like, hand me down to the. I think it literally was 2004. Oh, whoa. 2014 is broken down. Yeah, I mean, everything I've heard is like that's basically you buy anything starting from that point on and you're going to have troubles. Thankfully, I haven't noticed too much yet. There was a recall on my car on like some some issues with it, but I was able to take care of all that, you know, without having to pay anything, so that was nice. Just some minor, you know, engine issues. Nothing crazy. But apparently it's fine now. Dude, Brick Break hits for so much. Also, when do I get a better move than Brick Break? Oh, get in there. Get in there. Get in there, boys. Alright, this is where we switch. Gonna punch. Yeah, I don't like these little binacles chasing me. Tech, not everybody's exposed to salt. Some people really commit to the low sodium thing and they just never even know that it exists. This is gonna be... I think I'm gonna survive through this. I don't think my Pokemon have the stamina for it. Like, I need to do so much more damage still. I'm waiting for him to do the charge move so I can safely swap to Heracross. There we go. No! Oh, switch out. He lived! Amazing. You know about salting ice. Well, there you go. Okay. Drinking pure soy sauce, eating miso paste. Thank you, Matt, for the heart me. Surprise. Also, Sherma's really big. I don't know why Sherma's so big for that notification, but I'll fix it. Maybe it's fine. Instead of the Butterfreeze. I saw a really good video about Sherma's like story arc in Silk Song the other day. I don't remember the name of it. It's something like Sherma's the real hero or something. It's good. Good video. Okay, here we go. Ooh. That was close. Dude, this sucks. Okay, I think we lose. Again, I'm not allowed to use items, so we have to make this work with Heracross, or else. I think she's doing... Yeah, she's doing some damage. Maybe I could just let her finish the fight. Again, I'm just going to wait for the charge. Yeah, look at her go. She's doing so good. Can I use citrus berries? Yes. Dude, I thought this fight would be one of the easier ones. I didn't think I would even have to struggle on this one. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we played it super safe, but it worked. Literally down to like the last hit. Ooh. Yeah, these fights could be harder. I should have had to like try that a few more times. We're spoiled. I think we're spoiled by Silk Song a little bit. My favorite chain I bought locally but can be found on Amazon. Oh. Oh, Amazon chain. I really... This is very, like, it's very late to have this take, obviously, but it is concerning how much Amazon just has limited the scope of what's available to people. But I don't know if it's any different than, like, being limited to, like, what Walmart stocks. Because, like, before Amazon, people would just go to the same, like, big chain stores anyway, so I don't know if it really matters too much. But at least if you're leaving the house, there's a chance you might stop somewhere else. Or going to, like, a local place, or... That's a concern for another day. I'm sure it'll work out. I'm sure Jeff Bezos is using all that money very responsibly. It does matter. What about Amazonians? I don't know about them. Okay. Local places, and they monopolized books. They really did. It's so dumb too. Like, it's just like, why would you... I mean, I ask why would you do it, but I mean the answer is always money. But like, you start a business around a thing, and then you just pivot to selling everything. Like, Bezos, where was the passion for literature? Surely you got into selling books because you were passionate about books. You weren't just doing it from the money from the very beginning, were it? Like, why? Like, how weird would it be? I don't know, if like Starbucks got so big that it just started selling like... Oh no, you know what? Never mind. I can't even... That actually is happening. Starbucks is just selling random stuff now. They sell all sorts of other things other than coffee, so I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm proving my own point. It's like if you got so big as a toy company that you started just making random things like alarm clocks and video games and... Oh god, that's what Nintendo does. Oh god, I just realized, yeah. Oof, hello? It's been years since I've gone to Walmart, so I have no idea what the current state or who runs Walmart. I go to Walmart maybe once a month. Genuinely, for me, it's finding, like... I don't know. I like going to, like, the tech sections and seeing, like, what little stuff they have in, like, clearance there. I like finding random... I don't know, like... I'm kind of a sucker for like the seasonal like rotation of like weird chips and like Oreos and stuff like that. So that's always kind of a fun thing. Or like at least like that's the carrot for like, yeah, just go to Walmart and check it out. Walmart's pretty bad for buying food in general though. Like they sent me a you missed. Wait, oof, you got something? I didn't even talk about jury duty. So they're punishing you by just picking you again. That's it? That's the punishment? I mean, that's fine. That's like getting a deferment without having to do anything. That's dangerous knowledge. I'm sure that in like some cases they might fine you or go after you or something, but damn. Yeah, so I didn't stream yesterday because I got the text message at like 6 p.m. last night. They're like, okay, your time slot has been set for 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And so I was like, well, damn. I guess I can't stay up too late. So I did go. Yep, I went. It was interesting seeing the courthouse in my town. I've never been in there before. Kind of an impressive building, to be honest. I was like, oh, I drive past this all the time. I had no idea all this was in here. The whole thing just kind of reminded me of like going back to high school, but not as like oppressive as high school, but like all the you know, having to assemble somewhere with a bunch of people you don't know. It really felt like the first day of school. And, you know, you're sitting in the same exact chairs. You have a guy that's gone through a spiel millions of times. It was really interesting. And then right before we really got started, like he was breaking down the rules. He was showing us where we could get coffee and tea, and he was like, we're not gonna keep you guys too long. But there are some cases downstairs, like we're gonna go through this, and like it sounded like they were gonna like put us to work like right away. I thought we were just going into like, you know, I thought there was like the first day was just whether or not you're even gonna be used, and then you come back like another day for the actual trial, but no. They were like ready to go. And then right as this guy's wrapping up his spiel, guy number 2 comes in. He's like, hey, sorry, the case is settled. Both sides settled. So that's it. You guys can go home. You're off the list. You don't have to check in for the rest of the week. Just like, okay. And honestly, I'm a little bit. I thought it was kind of anticlimactic. Like I was ready to. I was ready. No, yeah, oof. One guy was literally like, "Oh man, I have to go back to work." One guy was not happy. I mean, I see. You could consider that a waste of time, but ultimately, that's the best outcome. Like, no risk. You just go in. You're done. You're off the list for at least a year. He said you won't be contacted for another year at the earliest, or it could be 30 years. And I was like, I like that. I like that one. So that was it. I kind of, again, anticlimactic. I was ready. I wanted the story. I don't know if I could have even like talked about it on stream. At least, especially not if it was like a long, like drawn out thing. I think obviously you can't. He told us we couldn't. He's like, you can use your phone while you're in here. Just don't look at the news. Don't look at the news and like local crimes. I was like, okay, I won't. But I brought my laptop. I brought my Switch. The guy, because they have like, it's like airport security to get into these places. And I had to take everything out of my bag. And one of the security guys was really excited to see a Switch too. Maybe you got called in for that kid on the e-bike? Oh my god. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. Set him free. He's innocent, Your Honor. So, yeah, maybe they settled in the. So, but yeah, I told the security guard, I was like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. He's like, well, he told me he had to switch one still, and I was like, that's fine, you don't need to upgrade yet. And he was like, cool. Cool. Here's your bag. Now get out of here. Yeah, there was like a video getting shared on TikTok of like a cop chasing a kid riding like a scooter or like an e-bike, and they off-road it to go after him. And he's not even, I don't know, he's not even going that fast. I mean, maybe he did something very illegal right before that, but in the video it just looks like they're like terrorizing a kid on a bike. And this happened like, you know, not, well, let's just say not far away from where I am located. It was in my town. It just was, it was so funny. Poor kid. He kind of like, the kid didn't even look like phased really. Like he was very nonchalantly just evading the police. You're like, are you seriously like, you're chasing me right now? Actually? Oh. The cops here are very bored. And on one hand, you know, it's nice to live in an area like that. You know, we don't want crime to be happening everywhere. But having a place full of really bored cops means kids get terrorized on e-bikes, basically. I've gotten pulled over for like lingering at a church after hours a little bit too late. You know, things like that. It's not my fault if they make all the like the good gyms, like all the churches, like. But they get it. They understand. I'm not really doing any damage to this small while. The pogo to suspicious person. It is. It's true. It's so real. I think honestly, I think it's been good for me. I was someone, and I mean, I think maybe this is normal for most people to be like really nervous about getting in trouble or having to be in a situation. You know, some people have gone through their lives and they've never gotten like pulled over or like had anything like that, and I think it's good to experience things like that a little bit. Like I feel like it's playing pogo thickened my skin a little bit, which sounds kind of lame, but I can't deny that it's true. It has helped me not care so much about, you know, what people think, as long as you know you're not doing anything like actually wrong. It's like, why should you be afraid? Now, if you are doing something wrong, boo-hoo, shame on you. Good luck. I have unfortunately yelled at every cop that's pulled me over. I don't that I don't recommend. I don't think that's like a good baseline like default. Oh, we are dying on this small while. This is not happening. So Mawile is fighting and steel, so I can't even use poison. This sucks. During my little crash era, I was taking walks at 2-4 a.m. for my Pikmin Bloom craze. Walking around my house at 3 a.m. and someone set an old abandoned building on fire while I was nearby. Oh my god. They took me in for questioning. Wait, oof, did this happen, like, pretty recently? That's crazy. I mean, if that's Pikmin Bloom, like... didn't you only start playing that, like, a little bit ago? Oof, the arson? Alright, I need to change up my moves. I'm not sure what to use against. What are the other... I need fire is what I need, but I don't have fire. That's not an option. Brick Break's not doing anything. What are y'all protesting? Alright, that one I haven't gotten yet. But I don't congregate. The meta for me now is, if I'm gonna be doing raids, there's like very predictable samey spots that people meet up. Like, I haven't done like the mob, like wandering random street corners in a bit. But that was the case. We definitely caused like flash mobs and like red lobsters and stuff. And maybe, you know, for a little bit there, maybe Red Lobster needed the protest. Legally, I was not convicted of arson, but those cops judged. That's insane. See, that's terrifying. But you know what? You got through it, and now you can wear that. Like, I survived false accusations of arson. I don't know. I feel like that's like a chip. You played a phone game this late? All right, maybe that I've heard before. Oh, you're at a Capitol building? Okay, well that makes sense. Following around random protesters. Oh, completely. I was like, Connolly? It's not a bad idea, though. I mean, if you're having trouble finding people for raids, like... there's at least a pretty high chance that someone in that group would be down to jump in. Red Lobster, don't you mean blue clauncher? That's not even funny. That's clever. I'm not gonna laugh at that. I need to reset. Okay, can we go through the list of what fairies week 2 real quick? Steel, poison. That's all I got. That's it? That's it? Wait, so why is Mawile not like the most used? Like, that's stupid. I mean, I guess fire would be nice. I can't do fire. I literally don't know what to do. I guess ground. I guess I could use, I need to put dig back on some of my... That might be good. Yeah, or earthquake. Earthquake dig time. Tomahawk, that's so real. Me too. I won't be stuck for long, though. I'm at almost 170. Alright, I mean, I think she's not hard to hit. Alright, I'll let her go. See, the driving just makes up for all the steps that I missed, you know, when I'm not running my phone properly, or all the times I've been, like, you know, walking around in a grocery store, but, you know, the steps don't count because your position isn't actually moving because your game is still on. I think it all balances out. Because I do walk. I walk a lot. And drive a lot. But not all the walking counts. You know, it's a long walk. Even for me to get water, like, to leave this room and go get water, I mean, that's like 200 steps right there. And I don't always bring my phone. Alright. I am gonna check my TM, so maybe one of these Pokemon can learn like Fire Fang or something, but can you just finish off Pinsir, please? I think there's a surrender button, but I'm lazy. Like we've said. Come on. Continue with previous progress. What does that mean? Continue with previous progress. Alright, so the question is, do they have Earthquake? Do I have Earthquake? I have 4 TMs. I don't even have Dig yet. Brutal Swing. Ooh, we have Drill Run. Drill Run has a high crit rate, and I also have Focus Energy, which is also a high crit rate. Interesting. This could be good. Maybe that's enough. And I have Beedrillite. I love how his nature is, like, terrible. Lowers attack, increases special defense. Awesome. In the Rain is Syrup? Oh, he literally tells me Fire and Ground moves. Let's see how this goes. So, Focus Energy. Oh. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Alright, here we go. This also seems really broken that you can just put away your Pokemon during these phases. Alright, Cathedral back out. Yeah, it's not bad. It'll have to do. I really kind of don't want to go hunting for Earthquake TM. Okay, not bad. Why am I here dying over in the rain is syrup? Who said that? Who even said that? I'm so confused. Still nothing from fishing. Don't give up. Don't give up on the fishing. Believe. I think I remember Bandy got really close to getting something once, and maybe someone else. I can't remember. Oh, I bet that was bad. All right, we're in phase 2. Beedrill's almost dead. That's not good. He lived! She did, and then I think someone else also did, which scared me away. Oh. Oh, don't give up. Oh. Okay, he's not Mega Evolved, so I'm gonna wait on that. Maybe at the very least we can get some crits in. Why do I have Bug Buzz on Scyther still? Funny you mention it. Phantom, you have the Earthquake DM. Do you remember where it is? Just off the top of your head. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have used... Oh, God. Is it in research? That's bad. Ooh, actually... Maybe we have it then. I don't think I've claimed my research in a bit. Maybe that's fine. I'm gonna look at... If I can't beat her on this fight, I'll check. We're literally just relying on a Beedrill with Drill Run at this point. Oh! Forgot to put my Pokemon away. Love that the Megas have moves designed to just kill humans. That's really wholesome. Alright, we're just trying to get our meter filled up, and then I can switch back to Beedrill. No! I switched into a Slash. That sucks. This is so over. Why is my plus moves not working? Oh my god. Level 34 research, okay. Yeah, we need that. What are plus moves? Good question. I don't know, maybe... Nope. I just don't know how to attack her, like, safely. Like, I don't... She attacks so quickly, and she closes the gap on you so fast. I don't know how to do this. So close. Derek, thank you for the army. Sherma also says thank you. Let's try to play this out. Let's try to play it out and we'll see. Ooh. Ooh. Because Vivian has Air Slash, which is long distance. And she's fast. Oh, not fast enough, apparently. Ow! There we go. I don't know. This might be okay. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I mean, just kiting with Vivian seems to be working, so I'll keep doing that. Oh, why did you go so close? Dude, that makes no sense. She's like totally cool with using Air Slash from a distance, and then like randomly decides, no, I need to walk all the way over there first. I'm so lost. And she's dead. All I have is roll out. It might be fine. It might still be fine. God, she's just wasting her time. All right. This should be it. Last rotation. Listen, they have minds of their own. It's not just me. Like, life or death situation, like run a little bit faster, maybe. Okay. Wow. Where am I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Not run? And then I die. But it's fine, because we did it. Mawile is a bug, right? Right, we can use her, right? Oh, also, do we have any... And, before I say this, I should preface with, if you know the answer to this question, do not answer, but... Because I know leaks are still a thing. But does anyone have any theories on what we're going to see tomorrow? Because I guess it's the next drop. They said the 19th. You got spoiled on one? That sucks. Yeah, Loki, there's I mean, I don't think it's going to be like a whole direct or anything, but it's probably just going to be another video like the one they put out at the beginning of the month. It upset you. Oh, you're upset by what you saw? I thought you just meant you were upset by just getting spoiled. Probably a third texture. Actually, Tech, that would excite me. I think more than seeing a new Mega, just seeing any new gameplay stuff would be fun. But I think, yeah, I think we're just getting new Megas and then that Dimension thing, and that's it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that there are some surprises. Because there wasn't much in this game, but they didn't explicitly show off the sewers, except for like one. I think there was one shot in the trailer, like really close to release, and they never showed the lab. I don't know. Maybe there's other story stuff that might be hiding. Mega Explode would be good. Mega Vivian would be really, really nice. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude, all these moves are so much later. Oh, that's right. You guys are on the Terraria kick, huh? Have fun with that. I feel like I'm still cooling down from the Minecraft era, even though that was like a year ago now. Discharge, not worth it. Good song. Mega Ledian, yeah. That needs a Mega. We could use an update there. My friends are dragging me back into Warhammer. Ooh. Hey, I mean, I've heard good things. Hopefully you enjoy it. Trying to think. I think the last game that I got dragged into playing that I probably wouldn't have spent much time with otherwise was... And this was like before I started like streaming and stuff. So this was a while back. But Ark. I got kind of roped into playing a lot of Ark on a server. And it wasn't bad. Like, and then like when we eventually tried out Palworld, I was like, oh, like I could see the connection to that game, and I was like, oh, it's like the Ark tech tree. Valorant? No, I never had to touch that. Yeah, thankfully I don't know. I don't have a lot of friends that are into like FPSs. I've played like maybe occasionally I'll get pulled in to play like Halo or something, but oh yeah, no, Kami, if you're spending money on Warhammer, I mean, yeah, I know. I know enough about it to know that that's a big part of it. Like, yeah, have fun. Can I cut through? I'm just trying to find like HM TMs at this point. Give me. Oh, Dazzling Gleam. Wouldn't hurt to have that. 4 armies. That sounds like a lot. Cody, you're playing the new Call of Duty? Yeah, isn't that like a hot take or something? Aren't people supposed to hate that right now? I don't know anything about it. I keep seeing clips of that one boss, and that's it. I haven't touched a Call of Duty game since the 360. And even then, I was kind of like just casually playing it. But I had fun with it. People hate on everything? What? What? Hating just to hate because the internet does it? Yeah. Crazy but true. You know, but I kind of miss the haters. I think people have moved on from ZA in terms of like the casual crowd. And I think a lot of people that kind of just play the games, you know, just to play the story, and then they beat it, and then they kind of are done. Like, that crowd's kind of passed by, so... You know, and you find yourself missing the heat. Oh, God. You know, I was having fun, but... totally forgot about the windows. Oh my God, I was having so much fun, and then I remembered, oh no, the windows are so flat. Oh, it just ruined my day. Wait, what's this? Oh. Oh, hold on. Whoa, that's not a flat window. Oh, oh, don't look over there. Don't look over there. Don't look at that one. Hold on. Ooh, that's not a flat window. I want to make a really dishonest trailer for this game. And just like highlight all the high fidelity geometry that exists in the city. And just like make a fake trailer that lies to people. Because it's, you can't just zoom in at like, oh, well this tent looks nice. Look at the texture on that tent. Oh, wow. Because like, yeah, I mean, that doesn't excuse the other stuff in the game. But for fun... Oh, yeah, look at that stew. Zoom out a little bit more. These are some wet veggies. Great. I know these are supposed to be like Pokemon berries, but that's a green pepper. That's a potato. No, that's a potato. Oh, they do just have like apples and stuff. Very nice. AAA. It's not, I mean, unfortunately, it's not the first Pokemon game that's had bread. Because, you know, Scarlet and Violet did it first. These cookies? What are those? I don't know, I'm not French enough to know. Yeah, the story... It's funny, because I think the storytelling... Like, the actual moment-to-moment characters and storytelling is better in this game. Like, this game has better... like, cutscenes and stuff, I think, than a lot of previous Pokemon games. But the actual story is pretty weak. Because you don't even get to see the story. Your rival is too busy having the real story, and you don't get to watch. You don't get to be there for it. For some reason. But maybe they'll do something really cool in the DLC, and it'll be like, wow, look, it was so worth having a bad story. Because we were hiding the real story. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen, but... I think they're going to spend the whole DLC being like, oh my god, Hoopa! You like Hoopa? And I'll be like, no, I don't. And they'll be like, oh. Well, enjoy the new Megas. Oh, Mega Dedenne? Mega Dedenne? I'm just mad they haven't addressed any of the cool things from X and Y. Right? There was some weird stuff in X and Y that they could have pulled out. And they might. Honestly, we might see something in the DLC, but I'm trying not to hold my breath on that. I cannot believe that there's not a Ghost Girl reference in this. And maybe, honestly, part of me hopes that maybe there is, and it's just very well hidden, and no one's found it. That's probably not the case, though. That seems like such an obvious way to, like, I don't know, build up a little bit of excitement. Whoa, really? A taxi driver mentions her? Actually. Hey, I'll take that. If you put Pokemon in ZA, they get stuck here. I think that's pretty... I'm not surprised by that, I guess, but yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, I didn't hear about the Ghost Girl thing from a taxi driver. Is that one of the taxi drivers that gets nuked by the Wild Zone showing up? Oh, no, no, no! Alright, I should probably... I think I've done enough. One more. One more, and I'll see if I have enough to get a little upgrade. I thought I saw that line in a taxi ride. Oh, while you were driving. Ooh. Ooh, wait. So there's dialogue if you take the taxis? Because there's the side quest where you have the funny taxi ride. Wait, $2.99? Wait, in Bloom? That's your Pikmin Bloom storage, oof? Oh, Jesus. That's not enough. That's not enough to have most of the... I mean, I'm sitting at, like, maybe over 1,000, but I do keep, like... I keep, like, pairs and stuff. Like, I'll keep, like, 2 duplicates max. And, like, after an event ends, I'll delete, like, I'll get rid of most of them, but... Yeah, no, I've been playing since day one, that's the thing. I may have invested a little bit, a very small amount of money into storage upgrades back when you had to spend real money. Like, now you can buy it with coins that you earn in the game, but, like, before, that was not an option. Object show creator? Thank you for the 100? I don't know what that is. I didn't see the gift itself, but thank you. Yeah, man, I still don't mind it. Again, I play it muted while I'm like... I only hear this music when I stream. I have to mute it when I'm recording footage, or if I'm playing, like... I've been playing some of the online battles, too. I'm trying to hit rank A again on the new season before it ends. Still waiting to see a shiny. Alright, let's go ahead and just do Ampharos. It would be nice to get more ground moves, but I don't know where to go. And Mabel's research, not giving me Earthquake until 36 is insane. Or wait, 34. At least it's not Pogo music. That is correct. Alright, I think we can do Ampharos without. Because electric is weak to ground. And is that it? Like, I actually, like, nothing else comes to mind. Wicked fans are pure evil. How many... Are there a lot of types that only have one weakness that like that? That just seems so weird. Seems really unfair to be a bug in this world. Electric and normal only have one weakness. Stupid. That's stupid. Although, at the same time, I don't know what would be... Like, I don't know what I would suggest. I think rock would be acceptable. Wait, hold on. Do I have to... I don't know if I have anything that can do water. I don't know if I have to go through that sludge or not. I don't think I do. I think I can just go up here. Give bugs anything. Electric weak to bug. Yeah, but that doesn't... I think rock is fair. I think making them weak to rock would be acceptable. Fairy should be weak to bug. Yeah. I'll take it. Bugs eat through cords. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, do they do that a lot, though? I don't know. Now, critters. Maybe there could be an interaction between normal types and electric, because I can't think of any animal that's destroyed more of my electronic equipment than, like, pet rabbits. Okay, so can I get... I think we're good. No. No, we're not good. There's a jump pad over there, which hopefully will work. Oh, yeah. It's literally just hanging out there. Okay, tech, that's actually really funny, to make them weak against bugs of, like, bugs and software. Yeah, maybe we're onto something. It's pretty good. Okay. Talk to Gwen to find out why she's watching. We have to fight her? But why? Debug could be an ability. That, yeah, they could have fun with that. Unfortunately, this is something that would be like right at home with Digimon. So maybe they wouldn't ever. I don't know anything about Digimon actually. The most I've looked into it recently was when that one, whatever the most recent game was, it went, it's getting a lot of good press. And I went to look up footage of it, and it was like, oh, this kind of just looks like Persona. But I don't know, I'm not into, like, the art style of the monsters and stuff. The pun probably works in most languages. Oh, see that? Even better. I told you it's just Persona and Pokemon. Yeah, wait, Loki, did you finish it? Akame, is that in reference to the art style? I can't even, that's not even at like the newest game or whatever, but I always looked at Digimon and just thought like, I feel like they mix styles too much or something. Like there's just something inconsistent. Rat Pocket? Oh no. Alright, hold on. We need to put down... Oh, this is bad. I need to try to get Toxic off on this Mega. Angewomon, Lady Devomon, Sakuyamon. I don't know what any of these things mean. I'm sorry, Akame. Hot women and cute cuddly monsters. See, I'm not even against that part of it. But I think like it, I don't know. It's like on paper, it's not a bad idea at all. But the execution of it, I've just never loved it. Oh, I'm dead. It all comes down to Pinsir, and he die. Critter, bikini model, tank with cannons. See, like that's a good pitch. But I don't think they stick the landing on it. Like as like a cohesive like thing. But maybe that's also part of the charm. It's just I don't know. I guess I can't really say anything until I've tried it. I've never played a Digimon game in my life. Literally, I like... Alright, let's... I feel like this is a fight where I could get away with poisoning a lot. Oh, tacos sound good. What meat are we working with though? Oh, there goes Beedrill. Pinsir's good. Asada and Pastor. Okay. Okay. I will always try a Tinga chicken if I see it on a menu. And then second to that is chorizo. Those will always be my picks. But I can mess with the ground beef. I can go American with it. Oh, he's not gonna get poisoned. Oh, I'm stupid. Crit. Why did that do no damage? Ground beef? I know, it's just how I was raised. The Tex-Mex unfortunately runs deep. Does it compare to like a real taco that just has onions and cilantro? No, not really. It's a different food group entirely at that point. But the nostalgia. You know, with like a really nice stale, store-bought, yellow corn taco shell. I had a friend make ground turkey tacos. And that's just, okay, that's offensive. Yeah, there's no, there's no coming back from that. Bro! Oh, the one shot. I'm dead. Oh, then psychic. We have hit. This is going to be a rough fight. This is a bit of a skill check right here. I need to dodge. I have to dodge moves. Like, I have moves to counter what she has. I just can't stay alive long enough. Keep ground beef away from soft tacos. I'll have it on soft tacos, hard tacos. Knock out the trainer. Good. I honestly didn't even think about that. I'll give it a shot. Run, Pincer, run! Nice. Ooh, not a free dodge, though. That cost us. Okay, that's one down. Gorgeist is also something we can poison. Throw a Toxic down. I'll also just poison jab. Ugh, I should have switched. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Wait, Trick or Treat adds ghost typing? Interesting. Alright, Gengar, I cannot do anything with. What do I have? Can't poison. Oh, we can infest. Icy Wind? Are you joking? I need Heracross for the end. Infest, 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 infest. Good. Alright, Beedrill might be able to clean this up. Maybe. Brutal Swing. Gorgeous. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna Mega Evolve once he starts his attack. Then I'm gonna do Rock Slide. And then we pray. Oh, no, that was Calm Mind. Oh, that was stupid. I just wasted that. That sucks. Oh! Nice. Wait, why didn't that one-shot me that time? That's wild. No, see, I'm gonna have to agree with Oof on this one. I'll eat ground turkey. I don't think I want a taco with ground turkey. Now, if you put enough salsa and whatever the heck over it, or you season it, I mean, am I really gonna notice? Maybe not. But it feels... that feels off. I will eat ground turkey. I will really eat any ground meat. And kind of prefer that over most things. Like, just crumble that stuff into a bowl of other good things. Like a chili? I haven't had a good chili in too long. My apologies. I said you made tacos. No. It may be in an emergency. What do you call this hairstyle that Gwen has? Like this drastic slope that's short in the back but long in the front. That has to have like a term. Oh, don't even say it, Akame. Chili cheese dog. Ooh, Ramona Flowers cut? I doubt that's what it's called. I don't think that's it. That's just a pixie cut? Grown out pixie. Okay. Things I don't know. Might be able to make that jump. It's not a pixie cut? What? Oh no. We lack consensus? Oh wait, I think there is a move on this roof I'm gonna try to get to before I commit. Shiny? Nope. This is where I encountered my first shiny in the game, right here. Oh, I can't believe Akame said chili cheese dog. Oh. Listen, because of that jury duty stuff, my schedule's thrown off, so I ate like a lot earlier than usual, and I'm feeling it. And I'm trying to be responsible. Try not to eat too much late at night. An Aline cut. An Aline cut. Okay. Good. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Well, listen, you could have fooled me. I don't know nothing. I don't know how to get that move.
Still bugging your lock while there's chili cheese dogs to eat?
Yeah, Billy, it's kind of crazy. We're just out here playing with our bugs in the streets when we could be dogging it. The last time I even had any chili at all was Skyline chili, like last month or 2 months ago maybe. That place is kind of like chili slop, but it's, I mean, chili's chili. I'll eat gas station chili if I have to. Oh, hello, Josh. Thank you. Drink some chili. I'm good. I'm good. Pixie is like really short. They usually buzz the sides. Oh. What is the best food at Wawa? I personally like their subs a lot. I usually get like, honestly, I'll usually get like a basic like turkey sub. I don't like their Italian as much. Their meatball sub is really good actually. That might be my favorite. But I try not to get that too much because it's like, I think that's like, if you're trying to be even remotely like health conscious about it, yeah, bread meat in a bread is bread. Too much bread. But yeah, they have pretty solid meatball subs. Do not get a burrito. Do not order anything that looks or claims to be a quesadilla. Anything with any kind of Hispanic language, it is not the place for that. They try. Bless their hearts, they try. If you have to get a burrito, just get like a breakfast burrito, because you can't really mess that up. Just throwing eggs and bacon in a tortilla. It's like, okay. I didn't think you would. I'm just saying, like, God forbid that's the first. Also, their chicken's not good. Just straight up, their chicken is like, I feel like it's like they just like boil it or something. So don't get anything with chicken. It's like, I know we were just talking about how, oh yeah, I like crumbly meat. I think they literally like boil their chicken into like, it's not chicken sausage, but it might as well be. Just get the meatball sub. Just literally, that's all you have to worry about. Ooh. drink something. Oh, okay, Billy. I'm sorry, I missed that redeem. Drink it for Wawa's sake. I'm trying to think what else I get there. I don't know. It really is subs most of the time. They'll offer other like random seasonal things, but I really don't experiment too much with them anymore. When they were new, I was trying all sorts of stuff, but like, I've kind of found my favorites. Okay, so we just go this way.
Drink chili a minute ago.
Oh, you were asking me to drink chili. Okay, that makes sense. Here we go. Okay, Dragon Claw could be useful. I might have one bug that could maybe learn that. Matt, thank you for the chili. Matt's literally teasing me with chili. I don't think I can get up here. Oh! No, you can't stand on those railings. Let me turn in these colorful screws. I find it extremely hard to believe, especially in your neck of the woods. Loki, I wish I could offer more insight on that. I haven't tried enough yet to make any conclusions. I had one place that was very Americanized. Very typical, like what you would expect to get if you just ordered food at a diner in the mountains. But then also had one of the best burritos I've had ever in like a hole-in-the-wall place that did advertise itself as like a Mexican place. So I think it just depends on where you go. But I don't know. I don't live there. 6. Oh, I already maxed out the stuff I need. Increase money. I don't know. I'll just get one stage of everything. Alright, we need to get back to the story. Michigan, the authenticity just depends on the area and the restaurant. Yeah, the place we had the really good Mexican in Jersey was like in a downtown area. It wasn't like a big... It was like a quiet downtown area, but it was still, you know, in a good location. But again, very like hole-in-the-wall feeling place. Was not a fancy vibe or anything like that. It was so good. So good. But even a place like that, like I've been to places that have like one singular item that's really good and then the rest of the menu is like terrible, so you just gotta go to a place a lot. Like there's a burrito place that opened in Naples recently called Crazy King. Apparently it's a chain. Crazy King Burrito. And I've had like one really good thing from there, and then every time I've gone back, I've been more and more disappointed. I don't know if anyone else has this in their city or knows what I'm talking about, but... Oh, did we lose TikTok? Hold on. No, we were talking about Mexican food in Jersey, because Loki didn't believe that it was good, or that it could be good. And I said, yeah, if you order it at like a diner, you're probably not going to have like an authentic, good experience. But if you go to like an actual Mexican place that advertises itself as such, yeah, we had a really good one in near, not in Hoboken, but near. Ooh, toxic spikes. Cool. Hey, how are we supposed to get up? What? Oh, there we go. Tech says Mexican food is the easiest food to make taste good. I don't... I think it depends.
What do you mean you don't believe that a state wouldn't have good Mexican food?
I don't know, Billy. There are some places that just don't do it as good. Like, I've been to Iowa, for instance. Very difficult to find good Mexican food in Iowa. If you don't mind me asking, what level does Skarmory learn Brave Bird? See, what I do is I just look up Skarmory, Legend ZA, Brave Bird, and that'll give you your answer. Usually it's the first hit. It's probably like Bulbapedia. Michigan has a lot of boomer restaurants too. Yeah.
It comes pre-installed with your Xbox.
What do you mean? Akame, are you saying Mexican food comes pre-installed with every Xbox?
No.
Sign me up.
Also, yeah, some states are a little out.
I don't think that's what you meant, but... People argue over 2 to 3 cups of water for Mexican rice. No, I've never heard that. How does that compare to like I don't know, what other cultures rice water proportions? Because I know there's like Japanese like sushi rice style. There's I'm sure Chinese have their own. I've actually never thought about that. Like, we all use rice, but in very different ways. I feel like there's definitely some American dishes that have like firmer rice, or like I don't know. I think that's another thing where it depends on where you go.
On Simon.
Oh, about Skarmory, okay. Beating you over rice, what? No, but shouldn't that mean you should know? You should know the answer then. Intimately. For fear of death? I kind of am see where Josh is coming from though. Like, I feel like rice cookers should be very like easy, no-brainer, like probably the most engineered, streamlined thing ever, and yet it still ends up being like kind of a mess. Oh, not gonna work. Oh, Bandy won the gray Ghastly. Ooh. The ghost-colored Ghastly.
What is this? Rice cooker. You speak up?
Yeah, no, that, I mean, cow. Cow is cow. Alright, I need to, like, mega evolve the speed drill. Did any of the other gifts change to Hollow Knight? Not yet. Might be tempted to implement more, though. There's just a lot of good stuff from that game. Also, I find it very endearing that... I mean, it hasn't been that long, Billy. Come on. I find it very endearing that Team Cherry literally just uploaded the entire sound library for the game to, like, Internet Archive. I could be wrong about this, but it is under, a name that says Christopher Larkin. So I think they literally just, like, they just posted all the raw sound data for everything themselves. Which, like, I mean, like, people are going to data mine that anyway, so I don't know if they just do that to, like, be nice. It's just, like, perfectly high-quality, clean recording level for every, like, piece of dialogue in the game, every sound effect, every layer of music, so, like, even the dynamic music that, like, changes between areas or has different instruments coming out, like, all of that separated. Kind of insane. That said, I did look into... I tried looking up some, like, Silksong mods and stuff. Not as much as I expected. Like, there's a lot of, like Hornet reskins and stuff, but... I mean, the game's only, what, 2 months old now? They didn't put in a certain thing on it to get people sued for copyright. Oh, I mean, they probably just didn't put it in the, like, Spotify's, like, music system or whatever. For Content ID. That's really cool.
I know about the signal.
Which, to be, I mean, I feel a little bad for Christopher Larkin, though, because, like, he should be able to make, like, he should be able to pay for his... You know, like not just his lifetime, but multiple lifetimes with the money he made from that music. Like, he deserves it. And, like, I know that that's, like, a big revenue stream for, like, a musician. It's like, yeah, you have your, and I mean, I guess you can buy the album, but you just wouldn't get paid for, like, the ads if people are streaming it and things like that. Because it's, he wrote insane music. So, he went so, like, above and beyond what you normally get, especially in a game like that. And even, like, compared to what he did at Hollow Knight, like, absolutely, like, ridiculous. So, anyway, he should tour. He should conduct an orchestra, make a new, like, live recording, and then that can be, like, something that exists. It's like, okay, this is mine and belongs to me, and I can put this out there. My use of my pick is Silksong. I don't know. I'm really conflicted about it. I think Silksong ultimately, I think it just Silksong resonates with me more, and I like the music in it more than Expedition 33, and like, maybe that's a dumb thing to base it on, but, like, that goes a long way for me. I also feel like replaying Silksong has been more fun than going back and trying to replay Expedition 33. But I think Expedition 33 is probably going to win that category just for being genuinely, like, a new thing. And because it just, like, on a technical level, Expedition 33 is doing so much. Like, they really made, like, a game that feels AAA without having to be AAA, and that's what we need more of. Like, I think it's a good example. But then Silksong is also, like, a great example, too. Like, hey.
The museum wins best mobile game.
Oh, it will, Akame. Ume Musume will definitely. It will win.
What's your opinion on the lineup for the Game Awards, Gabe?
I think it sucks. I think the lineup sucks for everyone involved because all those games deserve credit. There are so many games getting overshadowed that really shouldn't. Like, they should have just planned it out a little bit better. But it would have sucked to wait. I mean, I could have waited on Expedition 33. Like, Silksong needed to come out as soon as possible just because it had been so long. Expedition 33, we didn't know. I mean, we didn't know that it was going to be good. They could have waited a year. Just polish it up just a little bit more. And then they could just own 2026. But unfortunately, all this stuff stacked up. And I know people like Hades too. I just don't know anything about Hades, really. I still haven't touched it. What else is up there? Death Stranding. I don't really care about that. I mean, I like Death Stranding for being goofy. I don't think it's I don't think a sequel to that game is anything remotely groundbreaking. I bet even Kojima would agree with that, actually. I don't think even Kojima has any sense of. He's just in that category because he's friends with Jeff Keighley, and award shows at the end of the day are very, like, I don't want to, rigged is a strong word, but maybe a little bit relationship based. Little political, perhaps, you know, it's about like who you know and being in the right place at the right time kind of thing. And so, but it sucks because like both Expedition 33 and Silksong exist in that space of like, yeah, they would get probably very high recognition even if they were like overhyped. But I don't think either of them are overhyped. They're both like genuinely good, plus like I feel bad for Jeff Keighley, I think. Because I know he wants to shower.
100% right.
He wants to shower these games and give them the credit that they deserve, and like he. I can imagine him being genuinely torn up about like how things have lined up this year. But I think it's going to be a very good Game Awards. It's going to be exciting to watch because I literally just don't know. I personally, I think I'm leaning towards Silksong. And maybe that's recency bias. I mean, that's what I've been playing more of. So I don't know. All right, what are we doing? We did beat Ampharos, so we can continue the story. That's the thing. Yeah, and maybe it's good, Loki. Maybe it's good that they both came out the same year, because it really is just like kicking an industry while it's down, and it really needs the kicks. Also, I'm sorry. I mean, if you work at a game industry and you're getting laid off right now, that sucks. That's not cool. But they'd been digging a hole for a while. Like, there's been a debt that is now coming due for the entire AAA industry. They were way too big and producing stuff that was just not worth the time or money. Normies don't like buying unfamiliar games. Yeah, that is true. That's the thing, is like, I think Expedition 33, I think, again, if we're gonna think about this politically, like,
you have to pay for the rest.
And I mean that, like, in terms of like Jeff Keighley trying to appeal to as many people as possible and distribute the awards fairly. I think Expedition 33 might win like most of its categories for like all the stuff that it does well. Like, it might get art direction because it's kind of unique in that sense, and it's definitely going to get stuff like, you know, there's no voice acting in Silksong. I think, yeah, oof, I don't disagree, but I think they're going to give that to Expedition. I'm pretty sure. But the environments of Silksong are ridiculous. It's just, it's still like Flash game aesthetic though. It's like quadruple A Flash game polish, but Expedition still looks, you know. I don't know. I really don't know how that's gonna go actually. I just think Jeff's gonna try to split. I mean, they claim they have a panel or a jury or whatever, but they're probably all people that just, it's probably just like clones of Jeff on that panel. So I think basically whatever Jeff's tastes are, I think that's going to be more or less what wins what. And I can just see him like splitting that. Like he might give 90% of the awards to Expedition, but maybe he'll give Game of the Year to Silk Song. Like, I don't know. All right, let's see what kind of makeover we get from this lady. EA, it's in your wallet. Yeah, poor EA's getting dismantled too. Oh. We're gardening now. We got the gloves. The green gloves are an interesting choice. I mean, I've gotten worse, I think. Silksong stands out for being unique. 33 stands out for being better. Yeah, I guess I still think the fact that Silksong is a sequel is gonna take away points from it being like fully unique. But unique, like Hollow Knight and Silksong together just represent a very unique like genre of game in themselves. 33 is like kind of a AAA game, but turn-based. Like it cosplays as a more expensive game than it actually is, and then actually has like a fun game mechanic that does feel new under it. But it's also like really derivative of like just old RPG stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. This is why it's going to be a fun show. I should say right now, I don't think we'll be able to stream that night. But we'll be all watching it in spirit. Yeah, I think.
A rigged show,
sorry.
You mean?
A rigged show? Well, maybe. I mean, before I finish my thought, I will say I'm excited to see what gets revealed during the show too, because they usually do some big reveals. But that's what I was gonna say, Oof, is I think 33's story is better. I think it's a more complete, like, resonant human story. But I like Silksong's setting more. Like, I think the setting and, like, what Silksong touches on, it's not as, like... It's not like a character story, it's more of just, like, a bigger statement. So, I don't know. Because, like, at the end of the day, Expedition 33 is literally just about, like, family drama. It's a family drama story. But Silksong's, like, big... And yeah, you can't really do like traditional storytelling with the Metroidvania anyway. I mean, even within that limitation, though, they still do a lot. Aaron, do you believe that? Do you actually believe Death Stranding 2 is gonna take it from both of them? You haven't even played Death Stranding. I don't know anyone that's played Death Stranding 2, actually. Who nominated Donkey Kong? But, you know, I wish the best for Kojima. I am a Kojima fan. I'll play 2 eventually. But yeah, I can't root for a game I haven't played. The only award show I actually watch is the VTuber Awards, because they don't rig everything. Really? Wait, Akame, when are the VTuber Awards? I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know. I don't think I follow enough VTubers to really get invested in that, but it's still interesting. It's so funny. These... I never actually looked out the windows in this building. This is... They didn't really blur these enough. Just like little bubbles of trees outside.
What was
This
the
is...
name of that game that looks like a modern Metal Gear game? You fight ghost-looking entities.
That's Death Stranding. Unless you're talking about something else, Billy. But you're right. There might not... I mean, personal... Like, unless you're experiencing something in person, which I think this is going to be actually a big reason why, like, live events and stuff have a big resurgence. Because people... The internet's just not trustworthy. Wait, what won last year? Astrobot? No, Dragon? No. It was Baldur's Gate, right? It was not Balatro. I thought... No, you're right. Right, it was Astrobot. I think I expected it to be Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Loki, no. EA needs to go. And I mean, you don't even have to do anything. They're bleeding already, so. Balatro won like 5 awards. I think we thought it was gonna win. Just for like the meme. Oh, Baldur's Gate won in 2023? Oh, okay. That's crazy. Damn. I'm so excited though. I mean, that's still like a little, well, I guess under a month away now. It's not December 11th. Big day. Ghost of Yote? Did you play it? Tidy up undesirable elements that have accumulated in the city's shadowy corners.
Honestly, I do hope Space Marine 2 get nominated at the very least.
Rid of the undesirables. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, Akame, you might be able to check that. I think the categories are posted now. I think they just opened voting, actually. You watched Yote? Okay. I don't know much about it, that's why I'm asking. I didn't play the Tsushima either. Yeah, I don't know much about it, Loki. I heard it came out and then I stopped hearing about it. It's like one of those. I do love a good drama, big studio drama story, though. So, I'm sure there's a video essay or two out there. I'm just excited. I'm guessing they're probably going to wait until after the Game Awards to drop. No, they're going to... What am I saying? We're going to see a trailer for the new content in Expedition 33 at the Game Awards. What did they even win? I don't even remember what it was. Is it true you are the guy who only used bugs? Yep, that's me. I'm the bug guy. Real-time strategy puzzle game? I don't think it was puzzle game. Yeah, okay, that checks out. But anyway, yeah, we're definitely gonna get a trailer for Expedition 33, like DLC or something. Because they already announced that they're working on stuff, and we just haven't seen it yet. And like that is the logical place to put it. Or it might be one of those things where it's like, and it's out today. What would be really funny is after all this praise, they do end up putting out like a paid, like a ridiculously expensive paid DLC pack. Get the Expedition 33 Deluxe Edition with extra content for $75. That would be really funny. Oh, they already said it was going to be free? Damn. Oh, no room for funnies. Yeah, because I was kind of like bracing to hear about that sooner. Like I wasn't sure how long they were gonna need to finish it, but I'm kind of surprised we haven't heard anything about it since. Like I figured you wouldn't even announce something like that unless you planned to put it out like relatively soon. I don't see any more. Rhythm Heaven will sweep next year. I can't wait. I think you're right. Alright, I missed one crystal probably. Where? More Monaco. Yep. I want the whole update to just be a bunch of only up levels. Because the best thing about that game is the platforming. Oh, there we go. I must have missed the news about Fallout and Elder Scrolls. I didn't hear anything about that. I don't know what's going on. I used to really like Bethesda games, though. I wouldn't, like, religiously follow all of them, but I definitely had, like, a Elder Scrolls phase in, like, high school, and then played Skyrim later. I didn't play it when it came out, but one of the first times I got, like, a proper PC, I, like, went down the modding Skyrim rabbit hole and had a lot of fun doing that. Huge anniversary, we got Fallout 4, but again, oh, we should replay E33 before the Game Awards. Yeah, you know, there's parts of that game that you really haven't seen, huh? I still have my run. I might actually be interested, because I was doing a challenge run of that game. Where, I, like, no guarding, no parries, no dodges. But I did beat Simon, yeah. On my main file. Actually, and what's funny, I think in that run, I got up... I think I'm, like, at the very end of Act 1 in that run. That could be a good option. I'll think about it. I'm still gonna be playing some Silksong, like, at least in my off time. I don't know if I'll stream all of my, like, attempts, but we stopped at the Phantom. Not yesterday. That was Sunday. Yeah, I need to at least, like, play through that and get up to the end of the game. You can turn Fallout 4 into Pokemon with mods. Really? Go back to the water area battle theme. Oh, in E33, yes. That's a good music. Honestly, I could see Nintendo. It might not be next. It probably won't be next year. I think we're not really gonna get like the next big game from them for the Switch 2 until like maybe a couple years from now, if even that. I don't know what that's gonna be even. I guess it could be a Zelda thing, but I don't know. I think it's just like, to win Game of the Year, it's sort of like the Oscars, where like there's only certain types of genres and certain types of movies that qualify for an Oscar, to the point that like some movies are literally called Oscar bait. And I'm trying to think of like what the Game Awards Oscar bait is, the Game Award bait. And you almost have to do like an epic, big movie feeling game. I mean, well, no, I guess that was the case until Astro Bot won. But even Astro Bot kind of checked the box of like, it had references to a bigger gaming culture, and it was something that didn't really exist, that the industry really needed. So I don't know what Nintendo could do that they're good at that would like check that box. Sun Wukong was Game of the Year bait. Oh, really? Yeah, I heard really mixed things about that Wukong game. Do you think Team Cherry has the guts to release Pilk Song? Pilk Song DLC? Is that what we want? They could. They could do something creative, and it would be really nice to see that. I mean, I don't know how much you guys know about the, there is some kind of weird Nintendo project that keeps getting beta tested. It's like kind of like the worst kept secret. But like technically if you're in that test, you're not supposed to share or post about it. I think most people respect it, but there is like a weird Minecraft-esque like massively multiplayer online game that they're testing. I don't think it's attached to any like of their IPs. I don't think that's going to be like a Game of the Year thing, but it's just like they do need to do more like new stuff. No, it wasn't the Ditto game. No. I don't think the Ditto game's going to be Game of the Year. I think it's a little bit too derivative. But I am excited for Ditto game. Oh, I'm excited for it. I just don't think that's not Game Award bait. It's still a little bit too niche. And like people will look at it and be like, that's Minecraft, and like, again, like winning the Game Awards doesn't like, because what does winning the Game Award mean? It doesn't mean you're the best game. It means you successfully impressed the judges that run the Game Awards, and that's it. That's all that means. And they just happen to be the ones that scheduled the time and space and called something the Game Awards. If like the real like Game of the Year should just be like whatever had the biggest fan base / like reviews. You know, like it really doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. You are making the Game Awards not fun. I still have fun. I'm still gonna watch them and have fun and overly invest in the results. That is fun. But yeah, no, it's all fake. They should re-release Earthbound. I'd be okay with that. If Nintendo did an Earthbound remake and it was like fully voice acted and it hold on, no, wait a second, Mr. Saturn, you might be right. Hold on. I know you're saying just a re-release, but I am saying, what if Nintendo's like, wow, that turn-based RPG won the Game Awards, and it was all about France. We have an MMO that's all about America. What if we make that, and we make it feel like a movie, and we add parry mechanics? They could do it. No, it wouldn't need voice acting, but that's they would see like, oh, this is what America wants. They want a cinematic experience. That would be really funny. I mean, or they could just make Mother 4, but they're not going to do that. They're not gonna. No, they probably would. If Mother 4 got made today, it would definitely get localized and released, and they would just still ignore Mother 3. 100%. But I saw, like, there was some interview with Miyamoto going around where he basically acknowledged that he's not really consulting with the video game teams as much. Like, he really, at this point, is, like, fully just working on, like, the movies and things. Like, he doesn't really quality control any game development beyond just, like, oh, I'll touch Mario for a day and make sure that it's not, you know, feeling too weird. But it'll be interesting to see, like, do we have any visionaries at these teams that are going to be pushing, you know, for that, like, Nintendo-ness? Or is this a chance for that to, like, actually get shaken up? And that can go either way. I mean, that can be a good thing. Because when it goes well, we get things like Splatoon. But when it goes bad, we get things like, I don't know, what was the... ARMS? I guess ARMS? Nintendo won't get shaken up because Switch 2 sold a lot. Yeah, they made their money. That's true. But I just mean, like, creatively, like, who's making the decisions. It's kind of like the Pixar problem too, where it's like a lot of the biggest, most famous Pixar movies were made by were spawned in like one conversation between like the original founders of it. Like they had like a list of dream stories they wanted to get to, and they kind of finished that list. And now they don't even like work for Pixar. Like they're not even at the company anymore. Now it's just like you have an animation studio just making things under the Pixar name and kind of just mimicking that, whatever that vision was before. And like that's where Nintendo's going to be in not too long. Like, God forbid, like once we actually lose Miyamoto completely, I mean, what is Nintendo going to be? I mean, it's already, but again, it's already not being run by him, so I don't know. Like I don't think he's even been involved in like the Zelda teams. I don't think they really consult Miyamoto when they're making like new Animal Crossing games or anything like that. Nintendo will remain inscrutable. Yeah. That is one thing we can count on, for sure. What will happen to Pikmin? See, that's a good point. That is maybe the biggest fear, because like Pikmin's biggest fan is Miyamoto, and there's a lot that wouldn't have happened unless he really pushed for it. So that is a worthwhile, serious fear, a real threat. As long as I get the Switch 2 edition of Pikmin 4 out before anything happens, and then maybe just one more. Just do
got
a.
The milkers, trying to squeeze an already finished story like Toy Story.
You've got the.
You've got AIBS. It's all going downhill nowadays.
Billy, I love leading that with, "You've got the milkers." You know, I'm surprised it didn't get automodded. I'm sure that's a comment that gets thrown on certain streams for other reasons. But no, you're right. You're the rest of your comment exactly right. That's for you. That's for you to figure out, Mr. Saturn. Who got the milkers? Who? Well, and I mean, Billy, you mentioned AI. I don't think that's going to be an issue with Nintendo for a while because they've been pretty. We've talked about this before, but like the one benefit to Nintendo being so stuck in the past is that they're really slow to adopt like toxic new trends. It like consistently across the board. They've always been late. Like mobile games took off, and instead of making mobile games,
you didn't have to make it so hard. Smiley face emoji.
You set me up for it. I couldn't resist. No, because remember like the 3DS and all the investors in Nintendo were like, why is Mario not on smartphone? Put Mario on smartphone. That's where people are making the Candy Crush dollars. And they responded with like making some weird 3DS games that had microtransactions. And then when that didn't go well, they finally did some Nintendo like apps. I mean, they did Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem. But they were so late to that. And then like all of those apps are basically like gone now. Because they kind of missed the boat on it. Like, I don't think they're going to be quick to adopt any other major trends. And when they do, it'll be like a short-lived thing just to, you know, appease investors, and then they'll go back to doing things. And that'll be really annoying when it comes to getting like, oh, good online service. But it's really great in terms of like, oh, okay, we're not going to get like AI slot Mario game for a bit. Do people still Farmville? Probably. Mario Run, they are not gone. Oh yeah, okay, but Mario Run was like a premium, like full game that you could buy. So yeah, I guess that one makes sense. Yeah, that's right. That Dr. Mario game shut down. Animal Crossing shut down.
Have you seen their lawsuits?
Oh yeah, Billy. I'm aware of the lawsuits for sure. Pocket Camp had a ton of updates and still has a full version. Yeah, I mean, I guess to say they're completely gone is not true. That's fair. But they're not being like... I would say they failed to... Probably... The goal of those games were to hopefully make as much money as other mobile games. And I don't know where they ranked at the end of the day, but... What? Why does it keep turning off? Why does it do that? There was another Fire Emblem release just recently. Wait, like yeah, wait, is that game still active? The Fire Emblem Heroes or whatever? I need to take this these overalls off. The only thing with going back to E33 and playing my zero dodge, zero whatever build is that it's kind of a slow process. Like, I'm thinking about it, like, I might try to do one stream of it just to see. But... because I don't know if I want to play, like, the whole intro again. I've like shown that intro to like other people that don't play games and like family members and stuff, just to see like, hey, yeah, check out this new thing. Who is your Expedition 33 character? Wait, Mario Kart Tour is still... I thought that was shut down too. Yeah, no, I was pretty convinced that pretty much any live service Nintendo thing that wasn't like... third party, like there's like Pikmin Bloom and Pokemon Go, but they don't really run those under their own like name. Exactly. This game makes me so mad. Please, Pokemon. I can't believe Tor is still going. That's crazy. Yeah, because that's got to be really old now. And I know they brought a lot of those tracks into the Mario Kart 8, so. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Why? Why would you say that? Alright. I like Eskia a lot, actually. I think I'm gonna put Eskia pretty high up there because that game needs like more of him. I don't. It's hard to pick like from the human characters like someone because they're all like very nuanced. You know, they've all got their fair share of things going on. And like the ending of that game really changes how you view certain characters. Like Verso kind of becomes like I still can't decide if I like him more after that ending or less. Like I don't know.
The character limit again. Please read game.
Stream whatever you want. The games are just a side benefit. We're here to hang out. That's true, Billy. You're right. That's true. But there is a backlog of stuff. I know we're like in between like big games, like playthroughs, but there is some things. For instance, things that have been mentioned on the Patreon that I haven't touched yet. We do want to leave some space for doing some multiplayer stuff. Okay, Pokemon Cafe. That's a good. That is still. God, I have no desire to go back to that at all. But yeah, I guess that hasn't shut down yet. I guess they've just found a good balance with those. But it really felt like the end of an era. Because like what was it? Miitomo. I loved Miitomo. I thought that was such a goofy, weird thing. And I'm very sad that that's gone. That was like their first big mobile test. Yeah, I guess they tried to do Pokemon Friends recently, which was like a weird hybrid of like, well, we won't have microtransactions, but we're going to make it free to start. Am I going to do the Gen 5 spin-offs? Like Coliseum? Like the GameCube games?
No game. I'm just saying. Don't stress about it. We're here for the party.
Oh, is that a mobile game? That Shadows thing? Ah, yeah, they showed that off recently, huh? Alright, we have to do some ticket shenanigans. Hamburger or cheeseburger? Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger, yes. I used to hate Mael due to her ending, but I watched her videos and I've come to respect it more. I guess I haven't gone back and checked on the video essay climate for E33. I'm sure there's some good stuff out there. I think I just don't get recommended the videos, which is kind of messed up because I would watch them. They just don't show up. I've actually been getting a lot of like Deltarune stuff. Like I'm starting to get like that kicking up in my feed again. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, no, if you have any recommendations for that, I'm down. Pokemon Conquest, Gates to Infinity. Yeah, Tech. Honestly, Conquest I'll probably check out at some point. I think that the spinoff I want to play Hey You Pikachu. That's a big spinoff I haven't touched in a long time. I have to do that for my childhood self who never got to experience that and always wanted to. God, I know that game's gonna be awful, but I'm gonna play that. I want to do Coliseum. Gale of Darkness, like all basically anything from like the N64 to GameCube era. I need to check on those. Pokken? I'm not in a rush to do Pokken. I'm not great at fighting games. Can we check the news on Pokemon Channel? I think we did everything we needed to do in Pokemon Channel. I liked Pokemon Channel a lot. That was really dumb. That was some dumb fun.
Brisket Burger. There's a place in the downtown area. Bar and grill type. Nick and Norman's. I'd fight someone for that food.
Nick and Norman's. Brisket Burger sounds... Can we just not talk about food, actually? Pokemon Pinball 2026. Never say never. Listen, if they're willing to do silly, like, mini-game thing, there's always room for a new dumb spin-off of something. I have not heard good things about Ranch. Maybe there are good things in Ranch. You know, a game being good has never stopped me before. I know they're not going to fix this in the game. This in-game can. Yeah, no, they won't. I should probably leave and go kill Pinsir.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, I can use
focus on
items.
continuing the stream.
Just not as long as I don't use them in battle.
Is more part of the anyways.
Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, we just want some collection slop. It's fine. I've played Pokemon Go enough to know that, like, companies will never focus on fixing the stuff that's broken. They will always give you things you never asked for, nobody wants. What day is it on the moon? Game theory. What? You can probably Google what day it is on the moon and get an answer. You can get a really nice little AI summary. Fairy type moves, can't do that. Defeat trainer that's higher ranked. Mega evolve. Okay. If you accidentally manifested into you wait. Manifest the camera fixes? I'll take. Oh, we want that. That's good. Whew. Oh yeah, no. No. I seriously, like, I don't think there's any risk of that happening, to be honest. I'm more worried about, I don't know, I guess I'm more worried about, like, that, just the mode not being fun. Like, it better be hard. Like, it better genuinely be something that you have to, like, make tough decisions for and plan for. Because if it's, like, all post-game, that's all I want. But we might know. I mean, we might get some more information about it tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Legends CA could have made a good 99 Battle Royale style online competition. You know what? I bet you, Capital, that was probably in, like, the design document for this. I bet they were.
I do hope it is hard boy game. I agree.
That's actually really interesting. I haven't heard anybody brought that up, but like that, because if you're gonna have this big city map, I bet you they were experimenting with ways of making like this whole map like a playable like battle royale, but that they couldn't, and so they had to limit it to, okay, well in single player, you use parts of the map, and you only fight NPCs that just kind of stand around. But if you actually had to play in this city as a multiplayer like game online and had to like sneak around, that'd be really cool. That would have been like, it would have probably also been a mess. Alright, I need to go heal. I hope they reveal the Mega got spoiled on so I can share opinions. Hopefully. No, I think... Oof, I think that's actually a really good theory. I think Capital might be on something there. I think maybe this game was going to be a Battle Royale game. Or like that would have been the multiplayer mode, is like the whole city becomes like a map, but they had to like just strip it down to, no, we're just gonna do a free-for-all mode that just takes place in one big circle and you just duke it out. Because like they give you moves for like using smokescreen. No, this actually makes so much sense. Like there's like stuff like being able to set toxic spikes is like an environmental obstacle, so you could like block off certain you know, alleyways. There's Rock Tome, which like leaves a big boulder. I feel like they probably were testing something like that and it just did not work out. Probably because their networking code is just bad. And they just don't have the engineering prowess to run something that big. It wouldn't have been like 100 players, but... Man. Yeah. Yep. That is something. That is absolutely something. And see, that would have been more exciting. Because, like, even if the battle system wasn't balanced, it is just kind of like, why did we have to make these fights so spammy and, like, closed off? I don't know. I don't even know. Where am I going? Oh, I'm supposed to be... I'm literally, like, I'm thinking about this and getting distracted. I'm not even able to play the game. Right, Capital? Like, I feel like in even if there was no good reward for it, that's, like, coming out on top in a mode like that chaotic with that many people would feel really cool. Damn. What a good idea. They couldn't do it. They lack the... They don't have... It's not within their skill set to do something like that, unfortunately, but... Oh, it would have been cool. And you know what? I'll go ahead and blame the Switch One again. I'll bet you that maybe, like, there was a possibility where at least we got a bigger multiplayer mode, but that they were like, oh, the Switch One performance is not good enough. I bet you that had something to do with it too. Nah, you know it's true. No, oof, listen, it's not even, it has nothing to do with even me getting the Switch 2. I felt this way about Pikmin 4. Like, I was ready to do the full pivot over, but like it is such a bad time to do that. Like they made the right choice, I think, ultimately. Listen, if the guy working security at the local courthouse, he hasn't even bought a Switch 2 yet, then it's just not time. The world's not ready. They're gonna have to support the Switch one for a little bit longer. But in the meantime, oh, I feel like I feel this actually very bigly with Metroid Prime 4. I think it's crazy that they delayed Metroid Prime 4 this long and then put it out in this awkward in-between, like, console launches. Like, you should have just made that a Switch 2 exclusive game and gone above and beyond with, like, the graphical fidelity. Like, they should have been allowed to go wild with that. That should have been the, like, the next gen Nintendo game. And the fact that that also gets crippled because it's on the Switch 1, so frustrating. So stupid. I managed to get the best pick ever. By the time the world is ready, it'll be time for Switch 3. You might be right, actually. Do I have any steel moves? I don't. How much money would you have to be given to change your name to Scrombo Jones? Wait, what? Made it an escort mission of a guy with Marvel quips? Yeah, that's been kind of funny to see. I'm not like... I think it's like really late. Like, I think that's kind of a dishonest criticism of Metroid Prime. Because Metroid Prime has been drifting into like generic sci-fi-isms. It's like starting with the third one. Like, yeah, it didn't have like goofy quippy guy, but you had like big sci-fi soldier dudes running around like forever ago. Like, they've been around. And it was cringy back then too. So you can't just say, oh, now it's ruined. Like, no, that Metroid Prime has been tainted with that stuff for like since the third one. And Other M. Other M wasn't great, but that was more... I think that was for different reasons. Other M was just too, like, weird anime. It wasn't even like, oh, macho movie guy ruining it. I still want Bandy to play Super Metroid. The original Silk Song with the strong female protagonist. It's a very short game. It's very short. Super Metroid is still one of my favorite, like, game. Like, I think that game has the best atmosphere. I think that might be, like, the most successful atmospheric, like, vibe-based game. If that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. That game is scary. It's just... It is a creepy game to hang out in, but it's so tightly designed and it's just a nice control. But that I won't say it again for at least another week. So did Samus. It's fine. Oh, you went through hell? Well, listen, so did Samus. Therefore, play Super Metroid. Good argument. Good argument. Oh.
What again, Gabe?
Oh, you got a big shiny. Wait, was that what you pulled? Hold on. Is that what you pulled at first, or was that the double up? You pulled like a shiny right after another shiny. Damn. Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to take... Are we trading? I can't progress in the story till I do the tickets, so... To hold? Okay. I only get to hold it? I can't use it for footy? It's probably too big for footy, actually. Let me in. Let me play a game. Oh. As long as I don't have to chase a train with my obese friend who can't aim a piece to save his life, I wouldn't mind that too much. What are we talking about? What game is that? I mean, the fact that people so constantly praise the isolating atmosphere is why it's so weird they're making it more camp. Yeah, no. That, exactly. Like, 100% full agreement, Tech. But, like, it lost that. It started losing that in the second Metroid Prime game. And I didn't even play the third one because it just felt so, like, this is a different thing now. Footy will not happen unless you want to be funny. Yeah, this is an alpha. This is courtesy of Paige. Thank you. I say I'm babysitting this, but she said I could keep it. I don't know. I feel bad about that though. I'm using this for footy. We should go to let's take it to a cafe real quick. Yeah, oh, Dread. Right, we did get Metroid Dread. And that was good. That was a return to form. I like that. Oop. Do they just randomly look at the camera? They don't always do that.
Metroid 4 Fusion will always hold a special place in my heart.
You don't like her big? Well, see, it's good for my purposes. That sounds so sketchy. It's good for making the moves readable on the recordings that I'm making for the internet. Oh, that sounds worse. You'll see. You'll see. All right, we're gonna do all right, okay, wait. What are the purpose with her on the internet? It's for science. Okay, thank you, Benny. I've got the code. I'm very excited about this, by the way. I'm getting a dupe to keep. Wait, can I give you a trade evo that I need to get done? Can you take this Onyx? Oh.
What did you just say, Gabriel gmedley?
Oh, Claire Obscure, the Mega Chandelier? Dang. Readable or add a B to readable? I did not say anything about that. It's about plus moves. It's a video about plus moves. Yeah, well, oof, it's too late now. I basically have my living dex. Ooh, look at her. Claire obscured, but wait, so oh, hold on. This Machoke too. No, I'm not. Keeping?
Nah, I believe you said readable, but it really sounded like readable. I'm being serious.
Why would I keep Chandler? What? Thank you. Thank you for your service. Listen, is it so much to ask that I want you to evolve the Pokemon that are going to live in my living dex? These I also need for footy, by the way, so it's part of the video. It's not me just being a completionist. Alright, so now I need to give you something you can actually keep. Beep, 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 beep. I haven't finished using Bulbasaur yet, so I can't give that back. You can have... Where is my stuff? Oh, you already have Drillbur. Wait, what? What are we waiting for? I'll have a Machamp for you to use when you give Big Dog back. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's just do that. Okay, so... Wait, where did he go? Oh, right, I'm not giving back Chandelure. Oh, right. Okay. Do you have 2 of these? I'm so confused. Or am I just keeping this for footy? No sound detected. What? That's insane that you got you got the dupe of that. That's crazy. I'll take it. Here, you can have Abra. You can keep this Abra if you want. Okay. Okay, no, I see what you're planning. Alright, so we'll... This is Bandy's Drampa. I think it's an Alpha Drampa. It looks big. Or maybe he's just big. He does look like a Silk Song NPC. No! No, don't offer up. Okay. Amazing. You know, I haven't seen his shiny yet. Oh, what a big guy. He kind of looks like the fleas. Yeah. All right, let's get him. Let's get him some energy. This will work. I need places to use moves. There we go. The spirit of a golden retriever. That's so nice. Yeah, that rings true. There we go. Oh, shiny Ralts. Yes. Yes. I could use that too. All right, let's go to... I don't know where... I think this is fine. Oh, he doesn't have the stone. I was like, why isn't it letting me? All right. good luck seeing all of it. I think I know how we can do it. I have my tricks. Whoops. No, not Bubble Beam! No! Oh, thank God it missed. Alright. Here we go. Whoa! Black and gold. Black and gold? How many black and gold shinies are there even? Damn, he looks good. Yeah, no, if you're not using a thing, you can't you can't even, I can't even see what you look like. You know, he's a true deity. You're not supposed to be able to comprehend his true size and influence. Oh, this sucks. Like, yeah, you couldn't do a selfie. No! Yeah, that's messed up. Damn. Yeah, he's an alpha. He's absolutely massive. What a cool Pokemon. Alright. Pull out the ladder. What? Alright, shall I return him? Thank you for showing. This is how I prefer to see Mega Shinies, by the way. This is the exact format. Oh, Chandelure. Yeah. Where did they put him? Let's find him here. There he is. There she is. That's good. Whoops. I had to charge my energy up. Oh, did that count as a... There's some weird looking particles there, actually. That looks cool. Hello, Lizzie summoned by Chandelure. They took away the new TikTok emote? What? Hold on, you just reminded me, I attached something to an emote. What was it? I added a new sound effect, and I completely forgot to mention it. Thank you. Other than Sherma. Can you guys use the emote that has it has the heart, but it's like putting its hands together like this, and it's opening its mouth like
Chandelure, please.
Yeah. I like how everyone. Why would you do that? I didn't take away anything. I see. I wanted to put. I couldn't decide. I don't know. I don't know if Professor Oak by itself is a good enough like emote. Is that your emote? I don't think I've ever seen you use that. And that's not the one with the rose. The game's too dark and you light Chandler. Alright, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I've never seen anyone use... I chose that emote because I didn't think anybody had been using it. I don't know. I don't see... You think I see stuff? You think I can see? Billy, we are gonna light up Chandler. Just give me a second. You all claimed I... Alright. Okay, hold on. Which emote
Give
did
them
Matt...
Professor Oak taking a hyper beam to the face. That's
Did-
a classic.
Did Matt claim an emote? Because that's... I think he was the one that specifically mentioned. I don't know, but I kind of love it, though. We can put the sound effect on a different one. Dude, look at that Pokeball. Damn. I want to get close to it. It's got the nice, like, refractive. I love reflections. Oh, weird. You can see the ad getting goofy. Okay. Oh, I need to give him stone. And then I had to take these stones off too. I feel so seen by everyone. I don't... the TikTok emotes are so foreign to me. Ooh. Yeah, this is... It's unfortunate that they kept the flames orange. I've seen this shiny already, by the way. This isn't, like, new to me, but... Oh, I can't get it centered. There we go. And the shinies... No, the base form also has 2 different colored eyes, right? Yeah, this one could have been cooler. These are the only unused ones. TikTok emotes are unfortunately very good. What does it say? Wait, Lizzie, what does the one say next to tap?
Origin Gabriel. You know that.
They're foreign to me. Give them Professor Oak taking a hyper beam to the face. That's a class. I don't. Is that in the show? It's join. Oh, so you guys can spam that to try to force other people to join the cult. No, so that should get its own sound effect. Like it should be the sound effect of like no face. All right, it's time to return. It's time to return the giant the literal golden retriever dragon. Let me just take this item off. Yeah, we just every... Alright, but how come... If that's your emote, how come you didn't even notice that I put a sound effect on it until I mentioned it? Is it really your emote if you don't actually use it? Like, in the first 3 hours of a stream? True. If I spam it, it loses value. Sure, but what? I mean, just dropping it one time seems a little bit like you couldn't do just that.
Yes,
Charble?
it's in the show. Every time Oak would talk to Ash, he'd have Ash's
Hi, Charble.
latest acquisition
You know what? I will
next
check
to him
Pokemon
and
Go.
he'd
Why not?
always attack.
You caught me in a casual moment. Okay, this is confirming it is Bandy. Thank you for letting us play with your dog. Silk Song, what a good dog. Good boy. Hey, Shiny Machoke. Okay. Okay. That'll do. Sometimes spamming adds value, more emote, more value. And I'm not sitting here saying we should necessarily, make a sound effect for every emote. We could, if you guys have good enough ideas, but I like that. I don't want people to feel like they don't want to spam a sound effect, so therefore they won't use, an emote. Oh, he evolved. Thank you, Bandy. Thank you. The spawns are not looking good. The spawns are a lot of Chin Chow. My game locked up. Weedle. We've Togedemaros. Look at him. Look at those green muscles. Thank you for that. Oh, Ralts. Ralts. Okay. Yes, Ralts for footy. Didn't I give Bandy a normal one? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just changed. See, this would be such a good time to give you Bulbasaur back, but I still haven't gotten the footage with him. So Bulbasaur will return. Just babysit this Bellsprout. That's a mega baby for Mega Baby. Just you hang out with him. Honestly, if you want to evolve him, be my guest. That might be a fun thing to check later. If he happens to grow up while he's gone, so be it. I feel like that's probably not an easy thing to hunt either. I don't know if there's one of the wild zones has the thing. I don't know. That was rage bait, so thank you for falling for it. I haven't seen a single good green Okay. No, I think so I think we're done. I think I have baby Ralts to get footy. Oh, this isn't even an alpha or anything. Cool. Feraligatr, Electros. Wait, there is more stuff. Well, I mean, the regular scheduled programming is also coming to an end because I do have to finish some work stuff before I go to bed. Ooh, sassy Pikachu playing with the text-to-speech and...
Did you just say Soviet?
No? Soviet? What?
I heard rats.
Oh, you're giving me a dupe? Okay, hold on. Do you by chance want another fletchling? Would you like... Actually, no, wait, take... Here you go. Another shiny that can be mega. Dumb. That's a mega, as they say. Georgian Florida line? I already have footy. Oh, this shiny Slowpoke's already in my footy too. I know, but like I might as well. This is really a dupe. You got 2 Dragaggles? This thing is a very cool like color combo. Alright, let's see what it looks like.
Team Bandy is so awesome. Doing these trades with you, Gabe.
She's pretty cool. Yeah. So cool my voice cracks when just talking about her. Slowpoke and a quick ball. Yeah, so what? Isn't it kind of funny? I totally planned that out. Where should we evolve Dragaggle? I need to spam moves on something to recharge my stuff anyway. You don't like how the top of its head looks like a skinned Skiploom. Alright, to be fair, that Slowpoke was one of my first shinies in the game. I didn't know that the catch rates were boosted, so I think I did intentionally put it in a quick ball. Because I didn't save or anything, I just went for the throw. Quick pokes. Yeah, right? See, yeah. Yeah, that was my logic. Whoa! Big fish. I am going to get this alpha, the alpha star U. It's gonna happen someday. All right, we're almost charged up. Oh. This is taking forever. Okay. All right, and now we get the stone. This one, I might have. This might have been one of the shinies that I saw in PvP, but I don't think I was paying enough attention to remember. Because like, Dragalge's color scheme is already very strange. That like I could look at it and then 10 seconds later I couldn't even tell you what the colors were on it. Did you just pull another one? Damn. Guys, Bandy's showing off. She's literally just showing off now. Damn. Must be nice to have the shiny charm. We get it. Alright, here we go.
Go Bandy, go.
Okay. It doesn't change its color scheme, but the green just gets more. More green, more algae. Yeah, that's a really good Pokemon. It even looks like it's like it looks like it could be like a completely different creature from the top. Like this looks like something like from like Evangelion. This is an angel that would come to destroy the earth. Is what this is. It's a Pidgey? It's a Pidgey? No, so short-lived. That's evil, by the way, that you have to take a good photo that quickly. That's not enough time. Now, see, that looks like a Pidgey.
Looks eldritch in origin.
I really love seahorses, by the way. I know this is supposed to be like something else, but I just realized, like, oh, Dragalge is a seahorse. I've seen these guys. You want to go to this tree? Come on, wrap around it. You know you want to. You know you want to wrap around that tree. I've seen it. Stick that tail out. No, he's not. He's not gonna do it. If you ever go to an aquarium, just go watch the seahorses. Don't walk by them too quickly. You got to stop and watch. You have a shiny alpha Dragalge. Damn. Is that? Wait, is this not an alpha? Oh, it's not. Oh, even better, actually. Seahorse Mpreg. No. Alright guys, I should end. Just on that note, we should probably just wrap this up. I don't need the... No, for footy, the non-alphas are usually better, unless they're already really, like, tiny Pokemon, so... Damn. Okay. But yeah, no, I have to... If I can end this early enough, and I could maybe avoid risking nuking my entire schedule. But I think we'll probably play more of this on Thursday. I won't be able to stream tomorrow. Wednesdays are the forbidden stream days.
Remember your loved one and an appreciated. God bless all y'all.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. Can't even purchase the lead. What? Oh my god. Woo. Yeah, do your work. Do homework. I'm definitely gonna work as I yawn. Thanks again, Bandy, for all the shiny haul. And Paige for Hernt. Good haul. Excited to, like... I mean, it's sort of an understatement. I'm very excited to get this video out. La Seraphim concert streams tomorrow from Tokyo Dome. Let's all... I mean, if you watch it privately, yeah. Then if you try to stream that, you would get nuked. I wish the DLC announcement was going to be a longer thing, because that I could get away with doing like a day stream if it was worthwhile, but it's going to be like a 2-minute trailer, probably. Okay, but yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I know I was going to say something else and I can't remember what it is. Day streaming on Discord? That's cool. Onyeta Johnson, you have a bunch of shiny megas thanks to the shiny charm. I'm so close to getting mine. I've been slacking because I've been too busy recording stuff. But okay. Alright. Bye, guys. Can you... Oh, someone's asking if they can... I'm ending the stream. I can't help. I'm sorry. If you hop in our Discord, though, maybe somebody would be willing. Alright. No more of that. Wow, we've only been streaming... It hasn't even been 4 hours. That's so weird. This stream feels like it's been, like, a lot longer. I think it's just been a weird day. It's been a long day. Alright, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Might post a video tomorrow, depending on if this mega thing is big enough. I don't know. I might edit a quick thing, but we'll see. Alright, later guys. Good night. No, not 1 more hour. I'm out. Okay. Bye. Goodbye. Ending. Clicking button. Clicking the button away. Except on Twitch. Because I can't reach OBS. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now it's over. Now the stream is over. Good night, everybody. Good night. Bye. Bye. Good night.